This is the True American Podcast. I'm your host. I'm going to make a comment here about how disappointed I have been in seeing how so many, not so many, but a few black men, young black men have responded to Kanye West and the economic warfare that's been waged against him. And this economic warfare that's been engaged against Kanye has been justified based on, he made some anti-Semitic remarks. Now, I'm not dealing with whether or not the remarks were anti-Semitic or not. That's a separate issue. And I'm not even going to engage so much in talking about whether or not this economic warfare is justified. Because bottom line, if you don't want to, I believe in free market capitalism. If you don't want to engage in business with somebody, you don't have to engage in business with somebody. I'm a free market capitalist. I'm not a socialist. I'm not a communist. I'm not a Marxist. So, I get you on that. I'm not debating that. What I am debating is the utter cowardice as so many of these young black men and in the hip hop industry and the way they've turned on Kanye West. Kanye made anti-Semitic remarks. And then they want to bring up other things that Kanye has said or done, like when he wore the shirt, White Lives Matter, and when he ran for president, and when he's worn the hat, Make America Great Again. Really, for a lot of those guys, they just want to, Kanye's down now. Now white folks don't like him. Let's pile on. Cowardice, whether you're black or white, it just really makes me sick. Because let me tell you something. All these so-called hardcore, I'm down with the culture, black men, you guys would never even think about waging economic warfare against Planned Parenthood. You're scared of white people. You're so scared of white people, you're subservient to their ideology. Planned Parenthood was founded by Margaret Sanger, and she was a eugenicist. She was a white supremacist. Flat out. I mean, that's so well documented, it's disgusting. There's a great book out about it called Killer Angel. She was a flat out white supremacist. These abortion clinics, these abortion mills, kill thousands of black babies every freaking week. Forget year, week. Killing black babies, killing our seed, killing our legacy, killing our future. And now one time of y'all Negroes stood up and said, "No, man, we need to engage in economic warfare against those white supremacists." In fact, what many of you done, you've escorted black women to these things and said, "Here, kill my baby, kill my son, kill my daughter. Here's the money. Give it over to these white supremacists. Give it over to these white eugenicists. Give it over to these white Nazi sympathizers." And some of you black politicians, and it's local. I'm talking about they got them right here in Louisville too. You take their checks, you take their money. Yeah, I'll take that check. Abortion is not about killing babies. It's all about a woman's health, a woman's right to choose. You shut up. Look, you're scared of them white folks. You're scared of them. You jump all up and down and attack Kanye, but you ain't gonna do that with them white women in Planned Parenthood. Killing your babies, and you still won't stand up against them. You still won't even talk about waging economic warfare against them. You want to know why? Because you're cowards and you're weak. You can't do it. You actually give these white supremacists money to kill your baby. That's how weak you are. And then you turn around and you jump all over Kanye. Man, shut up. Shut up. There's a lot I respect about young black men in the hip-hop community, what they call the culture. There's a lot of respect about you young guys. But that's one thing, this one point, this is one time where I don't have much respect for you. You know, at least on that position. Generally speaking, respect for you. Yeah, I have respect for you. You brothers are brilliant. That's just bottom line. You're some brilliant artists. You're some fascinating entrepreneurs. I mean, what's this one guy named, what's his name? I guess you might say his stage name is Ice Cube, and then there's Master P. Man, those are some brilliant entrepreneurs. Man, y'all are something. Hey, back in the day when we had the Big Five, you know who the Big Five is. I don't have to tell you that. You know your history, right? We didn't have that. We had some very successful black business folks running around, but not doing on the level that you guys are doing. Master P, Ice Cube, 50 Cent. Oh my God, you guys have just gone to a whole nother level. But man, come on. Jumping on Kanye like that? And yet you're too scared to jump on Planned Parenthood like that. You go engage in economic warfare against that Planned Parenthood. Go ahead, do that. Go beat up on them. Go attack them. You ain't gonna do it. Easy to get on Kanye. It's easy to do him. But them white women, you scared of them. Scared of them. Why? Because they're organized and they got money. And they will knock you upside your head, Negro, if you step out of line. And you let them do it. You ain't man enough to say or do anything to them. It really has nothing to do with your manhood. I want to tell you what it's got to do with. It's got to do with the fact we just don't have that kind of economic power as a people. I mean, we give our money over to folks to kill our children. Ugh, come on now. And then they in turn, give us checks to take their position and to do their stuff. No, man, we're not. No, that's too much. But anyway, I just wanted to make that comment. I just wanted to make that comment. I feel very strongly about it. One thing I noticed, and sometimes I hate keep bringing him up in such a positive way, but Louis Farrakhan, the Nation of Islam. Look what Farrakhan's saying. Look what Farrakhan says about Planned Parenthood and abortion. Look what Farrakhan, how he responded to Kanye West and anti-Semitic remarks. If Farrakhan disagrees with you on something, he disagrees with you on something. And he'll engage you. But he doesn't, with a lot of these young black men in the hip-hop culture, he doesn't try to destroy them. He's not talking about engaging in economic warfare against them. He would just say, hey, brother, here's where I agree with you. Here's where I disagree with you. But I love you. I respect you. It's just like with your blood family. I'm sure there are times you disagree with your brother, your sister. You disagree with your mom and your dad. And you voice those disagreements. You all may have a debate and discussion about it. And sometimes it might get a little heated. But when it's all said and done at the end of the day, you still love and respect one another. We're not showing that with Kanye. And what we are showing is that we have more respect for our enemies. Planned Parenthood is our enemy. They're our enemy. Anybody who systematically, you want to talk about systematic racism, they systematically kill black babies. You want to talk about systematic racism. They systematically kill black babies. And what do you think Charlemagne the God of the Breakfast Club is saying? He's saying some nonsense because he's got his rear end so far up the Democratic Party's rear end. Man, they got to tell him when it's night and day. He's got to ask, boss, okay, I use toilet paper? Boss? It's so, Man, Charlemagne, fascinating host. Very entertaining guy. But let's face the facts. We all know where Charlemagne's at. He's too scared to Planned Parenthood, him and Roland Martin. Planned Parenthood? No, ain't doing that. We ain't attacking them. We ain't attacking them white women. They'll hit back. boss ain't gonna like us. Comment. And again, um, please subscribe, like. I need those likes. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. And if you ever want to make a contribution, please go to my website, booktalkwithcorbin, CORBIN.com. You can make a donation there.